Balza is one of the 29 barangays in the municipality of Malinao, and it's known for its wide river called Canabal River.
Legend said that during the Spanish period, Balza was baptized as a barrio. During the Spanish period, the river looks like a small canal or kali. It serves as the main source of cool, clean waters and fresh fishes. The citizens made the small bridge made of bamboo. They used the bridge for financial needs, but because of floods and other calamities, the canal-like river turned into a wide river and continued to grow. Hence, they came up with other solution and made a very lightweight bamboo boat called Balza. They used Balza to cross the river for easy transportation. People from Tiwi and Tobacco was amazed and wished to experience the thrilling ride in Balza. Therefore, the citizens used Balza for their source of income. Foreign and other people asked, "What did you use to cross the river?" And they answered, "Balza." The citizens in the place called it Barrio of Balza, and thus a new barangay arose in the municipality of Malinao, and it was then called Barangay Balza. Balza is a Spanish word used in early 17th century, which meant raft or to float.
December 23, 1929, labi ng 91 ra. Oh, ako di ko tinakanggura kasi sayang kainin Balza. Buda may nadangaw ako na kung nga data ang Balza, ang lugar na ginaranan kay Balza. Okay. Punong tano sa salog. Kampanahon na ito, ang salog na yan, bumili ka na sa kade. Alin mo araw ka ng kade. Kan magpaparabaha, so hali sa bulod, napigapod na take. So, kuya mga nag-aagi baga di so baha. Ang kalin ito yan sa partida, nagparadakula. Nagparadakula so kalit tamala, sige so tupag. Dahil pagkatukan mga river controlaan na araw ganyan mga reparapang yan mga objektibo. Ngunyan, kaso duminagula na sukali, so ginibukan mga niong baga sa pangbang.
Helasio Buton Jr., a 90-year-old aged, one of the oldest citizens in Balza, and a lupon for 2 decades who served Barangay Balza from 1967 to 1997. He observed several improvements and various conflicts addressed by Barangay Balza. During his term, he suggested the river control for Canabal River. He helped in the construction of Balza National High School, which is now known as MNHS or Malinao National High School.
Mula sa Luzon, ang health full of talent ng Albay, Eugene Camasis.
Hometown of Tawag ng Tanghalan participant in Showtime, a singer, songwriter at the Dewani Project Incorporation, Mr. Eugene Camasis. Rice production is one of the major agricultural industry in Barangay Balza. Most of the land area in the barangay is composed of rice field, rice farm for economic substance. Poultry production and livestock production is one of the main source of income. Other sources of livelihood are pedicab and tricycle drivers, vendors, convenience store operation, buy and sell vegetables, crop production, remittances from family members, working as overseas Filipino workers, construction workers, and employees in the government. Balza must be proud of itself for having the Imperial Bridge in Malinao. With its length of 54 in linear meter, it connects the entire barangay of Malinao, municipality of Tiwi, and Tobacco City. Church is a peculiar, quiet place away from our busy lives where we can concentrate and learn more about our Heavenly Father and how to please Him. Every Saturday around 4 p.m., people of Balza happily go to this church to give thanks and ask for forgiveness. 90% of Barangay Balza population are Roman Catholic, so a church is a must. The chapel in Barangay Balza, also called as Ermita, was built in the late 90s through the so-called Bayanihan led by Cabeza de barangay officials, together with the residents in that time. The land was donated by the Bufetes and it serves as the barangay hall a long time ago. Before its stone structure was created, its first incarnation were constructed using bamboo and nipa leaves. According to the current Hermano named Lola Mama, the devotion to Nuestra Señora de Salvacion of its people started as early as 80s. The devotion of the Nuestra Señora de Salvacion is one of the most powerful in Bicol region, where numerous miracles were reported. The iconography of the Virgin, the 18th century imagery, reflects a role in helping her son Jesus to save mankind from the snares of the devil. The Virgin is portrayed as carrying the child Jesus on her left, while her right arm grasps a man by the wrist. Legend says the barangay of that time was on the target of Moro pirates. During that time, the people would flock the imagery and pray for protection, and then a miracle happens. Bell or campana in Balza, that signifies the time for worshippers to gather for a mass, was robbed by an unknown thief, and until now, almost a decade later, it still hasn't been found. Barangay Balza has a quite good educational facility. There are 56 enrollees in daycare and 45 enrollees in preschool. Balza Elementary School is quite old for maintaining its motto, School of a Child-Friendly School, for over 60 years because of the joint efforts of leaders and citizens in that time, from bamboo and nipa leaves construction to stone and galvanized iron sheets. My alma mater, Malinao National High School, Balza, is proud of itself as the location of MNHS. One of Barangay Balza's biggest flex must be having Malinao National High School located on their land area. From its old name Balza National High School to Malinao National High School, with school ID 301810, the school head of the said school is Principal 2, Dr. Romeo C. Bonyon. Under Article 152 of the Revised Penal Code of the Philippines, the barangay captain, members of barangay council, and members of lupong tagapamayapa are considered person in authority within their areas of jurisdiction. Barangay Balza, at 277,928 hectares, is headed by Manuel C. Peñaflor, our current punong barangay or kapitan. There are 7 barangay kagawads who ranked according to the number of votes they received during the election. The following are the kagawad of Barangay Balza: Francisco B. Desilio Jr., Alan C. Caratao, Louis C. Campo, Marites C. Carr, Julius B. Callo, Nicandro Cielo, and Anthony Rodriguez. Proximity of barangay location to basic services and service institution. From health facility, we have Barangay Health Center with nurses present, and doctor visit twice a year, 1 daycare center, and for service facility, we have multi-purpose hall. Barangay captain, together with his kagawad, helped establishing, organizing, and promoting cooperative enterprises to improve the economic condition and well-being of the residents. Assist in regulating the use of multi-purpose halls, multi-purpose pavements, grain or copra dryers, patios and other post-harvest facilities, barangay waterworks, barangay markets, parking areas or other similar facilities constructed using government funds within the jurisdiction of the barangay and charge reasonable fees for its use. Assist in providing for the proper development and welfare of children in the barangay by promoting and supporting activities for the protection and total development of children, particularly those below 7 years of age. The Kinala River flows from Barangay Malolos to the end of Barangay Balza. The river was formed because of floods and other calamities. Barangay Balza residents called it Kinala River because it looks like canal but turned into wide river. Beautiful yet dangerous river. Years pass and even up until now, people blame the river for its harmful cause when typhoon strikes the region. From Typhoon Waning in 2011, Typhoon Nina in 2016, and Super Typhoon Lorelie in 2020. The river affects the source of livelihood of the barangay in a good way and its adverse effect. Kinala River serve almost 90% of the household and serve as the source of water in the community. I woke up in a hidden place, paradise unlike everything I had ever seen, and not the kind from fantasy, but one you could really sink your toes into.
I walk the river all the time while the waves are whispering their secrets.
This place was my buried treasure, even though I couldn't stay forever. The story of this barangay never leaves me.